So before we decide what we're doing next, I actually want to go ahead and have a look at my contacts because good lord, there's a lot going on in here. So first up is Rogue. We have Movie Night, which is, that's fine. That's water under the bridge. We have Regina with a gig that we can do eventually. We have Mitch, who has Out with a Bang, says take care of Scorpion's things, don't want them ending up in some CD pawn shop, that's fine. We have Dakota with a gig as well, and I think that is everybody, which is fantastic news. And then I want to figure out what we're doing. So as it stands, we have this right here, which is a side job. It's a mysterious client at the No-Tell Motel. We have Killing in the Name, which is interesting. Complete other jobs until Nancy is available to call. I assume that's after... I would assume that's after we deal with the band stuff. We have Shoot to Thrill, which I think is just a shooting competition. We have this, which we could go back and talk to Kirk, who is kind of the guy that started this whole thing. But I think right now, I kind of want to see what the Perellas are up to. And description-wise, we've got, well, special favors for politicians. You think you've got any clout here? The Perellas might seem like decent and down-to-earth folk, not sitting snug in the corpse pockets like the rest, but they're still part of the ruling elite, V. If they gotta step over you to get to the top, they won't hesitate. Don't believe, even for a second, that they're any different. So I figure we can do that. The apartment's not that far away. We've got everything sorted here with regards to, well, that whole mess, which I don't think we've actually been paid for that, that particular job yet, the whole thing with the crucifixion. But I'm sure in time we will be, and honestly, the further behind me I can put that whole thing, the better. That was... I'll be honest, I put a couple of hours between that last episode and this one. I just sat and played a little bit of Call of Duty. I booted up some Tropico 6 because I've got some stuff coming up on the main channel with that very soon. And I think by the time this video goes out, that series might have started. I'm not 100% sure. And I've been playing a couple of other things as well that might be coming up in the near future. I just wanted to decompress. I'm not really affected by violence. I mean, I've seen some fucking gross violence in movies and TV and, you know, footage of things that have happened in the world. I've seen some really horrible things, but there's just something about being in a game where it's like press button to do horrible thing, right? Obviously, we do a lot of shooting in games, and this isn't going to be a violence in video games kind of debate. I just mean, it's like the torture scene in GTA, right? It's, you are that character for that moment, and you are, in this case, literally fucking crucifying a guy. It's a bit rough. It's definitely, it's a little bit rough. So I just played some Call of Duty because that's a lot less violence.
V, we're upstairs.
Thanks.
So yeah, that was pretty much what I did. And also my game is running kind of weird right now. Getting some weird sort of stuttering going on. I might be running something in the background, honestly. It's entirely possible. I actually wound up recording a couple of episodes of Cyberpunk with another game running at the same time, and I didn't realize, which sounds like a, I guess it is, no, it's not really a brag, at least not intentionally, but yeah, it was a weird moment. Oh my god, hello.
It's good to see you again.
Something happened?
Come on, Jeff will explain everything.
I bet he will.
Just about done prepping for the debate.
Ooh.
I've rescheduled all his
Mike,
meetings.
we're
out of
talking
the
about
office
cornerstone
today.
of my platform.
The office.
I'm not doing a
meaning
U-turn
here,
just because Night
so
Court.
nobody will bother us.
No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick
bother
just
us
so they
at
can
doing
fuck
what,
me in the
exactly?
ass.
You'll know in a minute.
Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments. We'll powwow later. V, Glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over. We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know. NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Why me, of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Generally wise, I guess.
Mayor Ryan's death. You couldn't quite figure that one out. But I like how you work. I know I can trust you to be thorough.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
Intruder take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
No clue yet. Anyone besides SSI come to mind readily?
Weldon Holt? He's my main rival. Fighting for the same seat at the table.
Holt's poll numbers have been dropping.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure V'll turn something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
I think
Come
he...
on. Let me show
Madam,
you around.
I'm trying to think here. I think he might be fucking insane, to be totally honest.
Shall we?
Rather poke around my own way. You mind?
No, of course not. I'll be right behind you, in case.
Oh, of course you will. Okay, fantastic. So this fella, It sounds like a bad dream, man. It doesn't sound like there was a break-in at all. And I think I have to examine inside the apartment as well. So being out here doesn't really serve much purpose. Excuse me, Liz, don't mind me. I'm just going back in here. Good lord, you're quick. All right. She's keen to make sure I don't steal anything, apparently. So what have we got around here? We've got this, which is just smart glass, which is whatever the hell that is. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at there. I don't like that flickering either. What is this? That's just a book, which is fine. What's back here? More smart glass and fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. Tasty, by the looks of it.
They deliver it to us. It's included in the rent.
Looks like it's been enhanced. What have we got here? Glutamine, noradrenaline, dopamine, serotonin. All neurotransmitters. Know anything about this?
It's smart food. It's enhanced for improved mental performance. I don't know if it really works, but people believe it. Other than that, it isn't half bad.
Fresh fruit for rotting vegetables.
Okay. So, improved cognitive function and capacity to learn, accelerated synapse formation. Also, the Jefferson subtitle at the bottom of the screen is ever so slightly annoying me, but whatever. What have we got here? A computer there. We've got...
This was my den before the campaign. A place to focus, relax.
Doesn't look it anymore.
Security had to set up somewhere. One of the many small sacrifices I've had to make. This was the first, but it won't be the last.
You know, the way you phrase that makes me think that you've got something to do with this, but we'll figure that out, I'm sure. Let's see here. Messages.
Looks like SSI's employees knew about the break-in.
Okay. I cannot grant remote access to Sector 0, but the access code to the main room is 6709. You can remotely access to Sector 0 from this terminal. I've informed management of the situation. Okay. With an urgent situation on the main site, there was a behavioral anomaly during maintenance works, and a blue agent was injured by target Alpha. Alpha is secure, but blue 66M is critical. Interesting. Welcome to the team and congratulations on your newest assignment. You have no doubt already been informed about the work we do here. I'd like to take a moment to remind you on how vital our responsibilities are. Our priority is to protect our main targets. Due to their VIP status, they are to be considered in constant danger, not only the most obvious kinds, but also with regard to privacy and emotional stability. Okay. So... Sector 0 is exclusively restricted to field agents tier blue and black. If you run into a blue or black agent during the night, do not engage with them whatsoever. And then we have injured by target Alpha. So a blue agent in the night sounds like they were shot by target Alpha. Huh. Now, I can't jack into this annoyingly, but what was the code for this again? 6709. So 6709. And then we can use this a little bit. We've got a bunch of deleted files. And I don't think I can do anything with them. Okay. It all seems, despite making my reservations known, Target Alpha has contacted a mercenary to look into a political matter. So Target Alpha must be Jefferson, I think. And then I'm the mercenary. Okay. In local network, we have the surveillance system, which I'm going to turn off because I can, and the door, which I'm going to open. I don't know what the door that is, but I think there's some weird... What the hell is this? Is Johnny amped for the gig? Yeah, he's excited. Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. I get the feeling that this security company is doing something to target Alpha, which is obviously what's his face.
Bloodstains.
Oh.
Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
So there was more blood over here. Haha. Well. Isn't this an interesting little space that we have here?
Jesus Christ.
Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
They violated
Ooh.
our privacy. Sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I am not letting any more of those freaks set foot! Ugh. My head.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
I get the feeling that these... How do I get into this? Messages. Suspension of operation. The field agent Blue 66M was severely injured by target Alpha, evacuated by teams Orange and Black. Interesting. Mercenary does not pose any threat. Okay. What the hell's going on here? So this security team is doing some... Are they... This doesn't seem like security team. This seems like lab rats. This seems more like they're lab rats being observed for some experiment. We're gonna scan that computer before I get out there. Also, first aid kit here.
Used meds. Intruder make a beeline here after Jeff tagged him?
Talking to yourself again?
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me.
What the hell am I scanning?
Weird hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Something tells me they go up to the, Wait a minute. So she's sitting out there having a smoke. That's fine.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely used it, though.
Oh, Okay, so this will be the smart glass that I've been seeing everywhere. So behind all of the smart glass, I think, is... Oh, God. Now, I reckon the cables go up to the roof. Yeah, they do. And they lead to what exactly?
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
Find the transmission source. So line of sight. Receiver located within 1.5 miles. Line of sight, huh? So, I mean... right there?
Got a vision on our receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car. This is way bigger than we thought. Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. Know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter. And I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Don't really see any other possibility. But we still don't know who they work for.
So what do we do with the transmitter?
Nothing just yet. Let me check the van first.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
I don't trust her. I feel like she's in on it. Oh! Oh! He's the guinea pig. He's the target. She's the handler. That's it, isn't it? Right, I guarantee it. Right. He's the guinea pig. She's the handler. This SSI organization is using him as a puppet, get him as the mayor. She'll actually be the mayor working for SSI. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. That's what's going to happen here. Am I going down all these flights of stairs? Oh, no. Elevator. Okay, that's probably a lot better than all these flights of stairs. I reckon that's what it is. I reckon it wasn't a dream. Or it was a dream. No, it wasn't a dream, but then he wasn't supposed to be awake. These guys are coming in to conduct experiments or do whatever while he's sleeping, but he woke up. I reckon that's what it is. He doesn't even know that these agents are coming and going.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us the slip any second.
That seems like an idea, I'll be honest. Let's get going. Let's see what we can see. Van ain't that far from here. This is cool, though. Little bit of spying, little bit of espionage going on. I like it. This is a cool story right here. And also, that was almost a badass turn. So this is what we're looking for. Can I bash through this? Oh. Where the hell do you think you're going?
About to find out.
It doesn't have anything written on the side of it, so I don't think it's Militech.
Don't lose him, V.
Oh, now
Johnny,
you're interested.
we're fine.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what.
I agree, honestly. I agree with Johnny. This is friggin' cool, man. As long as I don't run anyone over, that'll be nice. Oh God, V. This is not the time. Put your head back on. Where the hell are they going? That's my other question here. I mean, where are we right now? Japantown? I think? The nice part of Japantown? So maybe he's heading out of the city? Or to a shady part of the city?
You look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail,
They're taking us in
rig
on what
elections.
side? It's cannoned well, Johnny.
Well, I was right about one thing. They're not staying in Japantown. I kind of wonder if this is going to be a confrontation where we fight them or we talk to them. Connect to the van's access point. Uh-oh.
Maggots in my sights!
Oh, what the hell? All right, fella. Hello. I'd really rather not have to fight all of you right now, but I think I'm going to have to. Who the hell are they? That's doing nothing. Who the hell are these guys? Let me scan you real quick. Maelstrom. Oh, that's potentially bad news. I say potentially because... Okay, because I'm dead. That's why. I say potentially bad news because... it might be fine. Also, to be fair, dying gives me the opportunity, as long as I don't have to follow the entire... Oh, please tell me I don't have to drive that entire thing again. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah. So, dying gives me the opportunity to try and sneak in here. So we'll start by taking the camera out of the equation. And then... Ooh. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Okay. I can't connect to that because I'm too dumb. But that's fine. I think I can use this as a means to sneak in here. Hello. Hello, friend. Why can't I grab you? Are you friendly? Oh God, is it this bug again? Hold on a minute. Oh, they're all friend. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, they're not. 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 Oh, Cyberpunk, why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that, Cyberpunk? That is not fair. Not cool, man. I thought I'd had that bug where it was like, yeah, they're all friendly, but no, 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 we don't. All right, that guy's still not dead. That's kind of amazing. Still not dead, Jesus. All right, let's try doing some damage there. Gonna take whatever's in there and finish you off. Can I get you from up there? Oh, I absolutely can. All right, and you're dead. And you're not dead, but you probably will be. Yeah, you will be. There we go. Who else? We'll just take the camera out nice and easy. A bunch of loot I could take right there. Not really too stressed about grabbing it right now. I'll grab it in a little bit though. Let's see. I'll take this and I'll take whatever you got. Ain't no ammo for my guns though, which is a little disappointing. Someone up here? Oh, hi, fella. Oh my God, you actually hurt really quite a bit. Open that door and shoot you. There we go. All right, got 3 shots left for the smart assault rifle. Oh, it took his head off. Not bad. Let me grab whatever you got. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I just finish you off, please? Okay. Makes my life a little bit easier there. We got someone else downstairs? We do. And unfortunately, my aim is just terrible. Just die already. Are you healing? Are you healing? Sir? I would prefer you don't do that, thank you. Oh, I'll teach you. Alright, anything in here I can take? Anything useful? Any assault rifle ammo by chance? Yeah, there is. Okay, hello. Okay. Couple of shots into you, one into there, and he's dead. And he's throwing up everywhere. Lovely. Okay. So, I want to be outside because we got some targets over there.
Here I come!
Oh, hello, camera. Let's take you out. And, I guess, cheeky little grenade there, cheeky little grenade there. And, oh, you're still alive! That's nice! Let's try this. That seemed like it worked. Let's try another one. Oh. Oh, that seemed like it's, to say that worked might be an understatement. Jesus. Oy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, job done there, I think. Not exactly quietly, but job certainly done. What have you got for me? You got a tank top, you got a gun, we got a motorcycle jacket, we got something else in there, we got euro, dollars, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just have a little look here, because we do have a perk point that we can play with. Engineering-wise, I don't think we need anything in there. Cool-wise, reduce weapon recoil, increase armor by 10%, reduce quick hack cooldowns, meh. Body, meh. Reflexes, reduce time to aim down gun sights with rifles and submachine guns by 10%. I don't think we need it, we're using a smart rifle. Increase rifle and submachine gun damage while aiming by 10%. I don't know if that's going to do anything. 25% more damage with rifles and submachine guns to enemies whose health is above 50%. I don't know if that extends to smart rifles, but I'm willing to take that risk and hope that it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. That's whatever, but we'll deal with it. Let's take those cameras out there while we're at it as well. And yeah, let's take a little look and see what we got inventory-wise. So we have these. So I can have something that says bitch on my face, and I don't really feel like having that. So let's scrap you and scrap you. We have this thing, which is a weird jacket, which I'm not a huge fan of. So we're going to scrap that as well. We've got this, which is actually better than Johnny's tank top, and it's better than that as well. So we are going to get rid of that. That said, I mean, we can upgrade Johnny's tank top with an armor mod to make it better. So I think we'll probably look around for an armor mod at some point. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and just scrap. You know what? I think we're going to have to sell that sniper. But let's see. So let's scrap you, and let's just scrap every assault rifle going down here, because quite frankly, I just don't think we need them. Same with you, same with that pistol, and I reckon we can probably go ahead and scrap that pistol as well. So that's good. That gets rid of everything that we don't want right now. And then we have the van, so we can hopefully see who the hell is spying on the paralyzers.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Pictures, medical records. Vulnerability to neuroplasticity. It's some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Uh-huh. Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit! They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
V, do you have any news?
Gonna wanna sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds and now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the Hollow.
Right. I'll come by.
No. You and we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
This is something, man. This is certainly something. Kind of cool though. Like I said, bit of espionage, bit of spying, bit of whodunit. And whoever's done it knows that someone's onto them, so I don't know, maybe my theory that Elizabeth was in on it was wrong. But with that said, the ultimate cover would be, you know, that she's kind of in on it, right? I don't know. I still don't know that I trust her. I'm just not certain. There's something going on, and it's a little more sinister. Like Jefferson, I reckon what's happening is Jefferson's realizing that something ain't right, but he doesn't know what ain't right. And then Elizabeth is there to, like, you know, she's been put there by the organization to be like, yeah, Jefferson, sure, bud, we'll look into it. But she's also there to make sure that he doesn't get too close to it. She's there to be like, no, well, you know, I guess we didn't find anything, but we put up a good search. That's what I reckon is going on. I just have a theory. All right. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Honestly, I probably am completely wrong. But this is my kind of story. It really is. I love a good spy story. I really do. It's one of my favorite types of story. One of my favorite types of movie is a good spy movie as well. There ain't enough good spy movies anymore. Even the new James Bond, new being relative here. I think what the first Daniel Craig one was 2005 or something like that. They're bloody good movies, but you know what I mean. They're not as much spy movies these days.
Johnny, pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team. Huh.
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later, they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
So, if I'm not mistaken, that little conversation there is in relation to this right here, the Ballad of Buck Ravers, which is basically Johnny going down memory lane. So, I reckon we could do this first. I don't know. Hello.
Your daddy?
No, I wanted to talk to this fella.
Know anything about bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, don't know, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black? Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophant friends.
Wouldn't happen to know where I could find him?
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
What's he selling?
Organic strawberries and cream. What do you think? He sells ancient, dusty tapes of ancient, dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Cream. Thanks.
Okay, well, we can look into that again in a minute. Let's have a chat with Elizabeth.
Will you sit? Thank you for coming.
Why are we meeting here and not at your pad?
Because I have something to confess. In private. Not in front of Jeff.
Okay, confess away.
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago we last met. Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. Becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
So the whole time you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
And? Cut some kind of deal with them?
No. I was told that our perfect lives could fall apart at any minute. That I have my husband's safety to think about. After, there was no record of the call. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
But damn it, Elizabeth, you gonna ignore this? Somebody poking around in your heads.
What choice do I have? To get myself killed? Or see my husband dragged away from me?
Asking me to lie to my employer?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
Truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the Paralysis' lives?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Right, well, let's see if we can find this vendor real quick. And then we'll go to that meeting.
Heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask? Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
Yeah, looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs?
Fuck. First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gunk off the street.
I used to come here back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's Kuroshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
Hey, Johnny, get your digital ass out here. Feed me my lines.
How about this? Fuck you, V ain't your stupid sidekick.
Well, can't wait all day.
Fucking hell, Johnny. Why the sabotage? Why now?
'Cause it's funny, 'cause I'm bored. Maybe I don't like the cut of your conformist jib.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Hang on. Now I remember. There was fire. Poor Denny. Poor Denny's hair.
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Go on, have at it.
Well. Samurai concert recording. We've got different aviators. We've got samurai sturdy stitched cargo pants. What else we got? Second conflict flight jacket. It's 21,000. Good lord. Samurai 2020 tour t-shirt, which interestingly is better than the tank top I'm wearing right now. Combat turtleneck. I feel like the tour t-shirt wouldn't be bad. I'm going to buy that for one. But, I mean, I'm very tempted by the cargo pants because I could put some mods into that, which might not be a terrible idea. And I'm very tempted by the Tour 2020 t-shirt because it's legendary and, well, I kind of like Johnny's tank top and I could put some mods into that. So I think we'll leave it for the time being.
Much appreciated.
Take it. Spread the good Silverhand word. Death to Corporal.
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy. 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. Not happy to meet him?
Blew Saka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there. Just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
Been 60 years. Something must have changed.
Know what changed? The damn facade. fresh interface plugs, new high fructose scop syrup and fun fruity flavors. A new face of Arasaka, same old shit, different packaging.
Something's changing. Maybe we can't see it, but there's change all the same.
Sure. Now almost nobody remembers when a person wasn't just a meat bag full of secondhand implants.
All right, that was kind of neat. I have to wonder if I don't think I can talk to this guy again, unfortunately. It would have been kind of cool if I could come back and be like, hey man, can I buy some merch? But I guess that's not a thing. Whatever, let's go meet with Jefferson and see. Hold on a minute. How are we looking here? 90, 50, 40. Okay. Let's go meet with Jefferson and see what the hell is going on here. And see if we can't maybe figure out this whole situation. I am trying to work out if we should tell him or not. Because on one hand, yeah, it puts his life at risk. But on the other, I kind of agree with Johnny. It's like, hey, we could say nothing. This guy could become mayor, and then the mayor is just a puppet controlled by some mysterious organization or some mysterious third party. I don't know. I don't know that I liked that idea. I mean, I'm sure there's a metaphor in there somewhere, you know, all politicians are just puppets for corporations and etc. etc. It's a little heavy-handed. I think these guys are literally puppets for a corporation, but I don't know. I think my V being such a street kid and kind of really subscribing to the fuck corpos mentality, I get the feeling that, you know, leaning into the idea of, you know, telling Jefferson, you know, essentially the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, in this case, the Jeffersons.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Fuck.
And by Jeffersons, I mean paralysis. Well, interesting. Very interesting.
Hello, V.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth, what did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
Oh, we're gonna cross the fucking line, man.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
They're in your heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
Wake up! Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a beady smut hut.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take of some unknown group that's out to control your lives. Know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife, watching your every move. Somebody's hijacked your life, reset your course, your career.
I'll admit, There were a couple of fortunate coincidences, but...
They forged your views, personality, even that skepticism that pisses me off so much. Clearly, what they want is for you to be their mayor. Molding you like a clay figurine.
Fuck. I need to remember who recommended SSI to me.
Your memories? Can't even trust those anymore.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Trust me, you never will.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
Could show their hand if you're patient. Wait long enough. Or use your mayoral powers if you get elected. Long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's art of war. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Don't see you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point?
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
I hate to say this, but I think the whole situation was convenient.
Convenient? This is my wife you're talking about.
Think about it. Perfect wife of the perfect mayor. That's who they conditioned her to be.
She must have believed she was protecting Sachi. And me. Would have told me otherwise.
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window. An opportunity. Then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. Same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
My man! Alright, Johnny. Fair enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might be having an episode here. Are we... I think we might actually be okay. Nice. Okay. Fair enough. So I guess we're probably going to be waiting for... We're going to be waiting for... the Peralez's to get back to me at some point. Let's go meet with River Ward, I guess, and see what exactly the hunt is all about.